Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Shepherd, Chair of the Townsend Planning Board, and I call this meeting to order at 6:31 p.m. I'd like to have a roll call of all the board members present, so please say your name for the record.
Robert Therian present.
Hartley Plushaw present.
Brett King present.
Carol Hofstas present.
And Andrew Shepherd present. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to thank all of our veterans, those who are currently serving here and abroad, their families, and those who contribute their time to public service. I think we owe them our gratitude. This meeting is being recorded and will be uploaded to the Town of Townsend YouTube channel. I don't believe I have any additions or deletions tonight. Okay, so let's get going with the agenda. So 1.5 is the draft minutes.
1.4.
Is it 1.4?
Yeah.
1.4.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Let's see what you did. So, did everyone get a chance to review it? Yes.
Yes.
Any comments or?
No, I sent Beth just one comment. She omitted Brett King's name from,
Oh,
but, so I'm sure she probably fixed it because she acknowledged it. Yeah, okay, so then, yeah, there's something.
okay. Then I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of January 12th, 2026.
I second Robert Therian.
Okay. I'd like to do a roll call, go around, say our name and our vote.
Robert Therian present.
Yes.
No, yes.
Hartley Plushaw, yes.
Brett King, yes.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
And Andrew Shepherd, yes. 1.4 passes. Okay, so next up is 2.1, an A&R for 81, is it Vinton Pond Road or is it?
Vinton.
Yeah, that's right, okay.
He's gonna make an exchange
Welcome.
with you.
So you got some fresh stuff,
Yes, we do.
okay,
Yeah, that had one comment that we had to just modify.
and this is the old,
The old one.
okay. You got a fresh Mylar as
Yep,
well?
and 7 copies. So, my name is Jason Goyette. I'm with Billis and Roy Civil Design Group, and I'm here tonight representing for Emily E. Fine, Revocable Trust, and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Department of Fish and Game. The intent of the A&R plan in front of you tonight is to create Lot 3, which has adequate frontage and area, and Parcel B, which is a non-buildable lot, and is to be gifted to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
All right,
And the Lot 2 is not, Parcel B is not a buildable lot because it doesn't have the required frontage.
Because of why?
Doesn't have the required frontage.
Okay.
So,
And the state is going to accept your gift.
Ann's here, so.
I said, and the state is going to accept the gift.
Yes.
Okay.
so that's it. Any other questions from board members or anything?
I didn't have any.
Was there a purpose why we're separating the lots?
Ann, do you want to answer that?
Because the owner would like to donate a portion of her property to the Mass Department of Fish and Game.
I see. Thank you.
I can add to that.
Sorry?
I'll be moving and my property currently has 6.5 acres. So technically it could get subdivided and a McMansion put on that property. And I don't want that to happen.
Thank you.
All right, so I'd like to entertain a vote to approve the A&R for 81 Vinton Pond Road.
I'll make a motion to approve the A&R for 81 Vinton Pond Road to create one lot and one parcel.
I second the motion.
Probably second. We'll go around, do a roll call vote.
Robert Therian, aye.
Hartley Plushaw, aye.
Brett King, aye.
And Carol House's aye.
And Andrew Shepherd, yes. Okay, very good. Thank you, guys.
Do you guys
This
have the
is-
Mylar pen? No.
This is the old one.
Okay,
And
the
then-
Mylar pen?
Excellent.
Could I just ask, when will you be signing the Mylar and,
We're gonna try to sign it tonight.
oh, great.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't think it'd be, I don't know, would it be ready to take tonight? Technically,
Usually,
yeah, yeah, okay.
I think the Mylar would be, you all sign it.
Yeah.
Do you have an extra?
Right now, no, but, if you want, so I can finish off the round if you pick up tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
I was going to sign it before you leave. The other,
The paper copies?
to be left with that.
Yeah, we can do that.
And that's everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, very good.
Yes.
Thank you
What do
very
you all
much.
need to sign?
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
If there's any extra paper copies at the end of the day or week or whatever, let me know and I'd be happy to come pick them up instead of just trash
We usually don't get trash, but you can email Beth and ask her if she has a separate copy because they all have to sign those and they go to different departments.
them. Right.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you, guys. So if you guys want, let's just, one at a time, we'll go up and we'll just sign those while they're there.
At your leisure and just do
Yeah.
all seven and that can be done.
Okay.
And then-
Follow them up with that.
I don't think that'll interfere with our order of business, so, next would be 2.2, which is the A and R for 30 Bailey Road. It's an A and R to create two lots. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, well,
Steve Ballard.
hi, Steve. I think we've seen you on the screen before. Well, maybe we haven't. It doesn't matter.
I was here last year.
That's all right.
So it's also an
Here.
exchange,
You
I
have a new
believe.
You want to put it?
You got a new line.
Were there any changes from before? Any changes from previously?
I changed the lot numbers.
Okay.
It doesn't make.
I just was looking at that to be changed. 'Cause I think, the one I had, a copy of, had the old one. Okay.
I added the contours also.
Will you give us a quick overview?
Last year, the Nemours subdivided their property into two lots, lot one, this parcel here, and lot two here. They sold this one, and now they wanted to subdivide this one into two lots, and they're gonna sell that. Presently, the buyer, I think, is buying both lots.
Then you get a sign and a stamp on there.
The 4 acres, 5 acres. Looks like it meets everything.
Did you, is there a revised application or is there an application we need you to
I
initial?
was gonna initial.
That's,
That's right here.
yeah. I didn't go through it, but that's what it
Let's see. Do I take it these are old?
Yes. I can take them if you want.
Yeah, sure. Cause you got fresh ones there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Was there anything else we needed to change, I think?
Yeah.
It's just the deed. All right, I think that's fine. All right. I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the A&R for 30 Bailey Road, A&R to create 2 lots.
Robert Terry and I second that motion.
Okay. I'll make the motion. Robert seconds the motion. We'll go around for a roll call vote.
Robert Terry and I.
Currently Plushaw, aye.
Brett King, aye.
Carol Hobson, yes.
And Andrew Shepherd, yes. Excellent. All right, we'll get it signed for you. And we can send you on your way. It's today's date.
Tonight.
Here's an aye.
What are you used to doing 2026?
We need to go back and sign the rest of it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Tony, did I sign this one?
We'll just wait on Robert there.
Okay. We're good on this. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Brett, do you wanna-
Sure.
Nobody signed this yet?
We haven't signed the other one. We gotta get the Mylar first.
Did you sign the Mylar?
If you're good with that, Robert, we can hand that off to the engineer. Let's hand this one off. All right, so I think we'll just wait a minute, we'll get through all the signings and then continue on.
Okay, so I think you're gonna be the last one to sign.
The last one of those, and then-
Because they did.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, okay. Harley?
Yes, sorry.
Last two.
Steve Malay. Can I call you back in relation to tomorrow?
And just follow these.
Oh, no.
This is your pen?
Mhm. I think we look to hire them to do the peer review. I think that's what we do. We hire them to do the peer review, right?
What's the procedure?
Do we, I don't know, do we have to make a motion to hire? I don't think so.
We have the application in,
Yeah,
so now we need to hire.
hire a consultant to review it, because I'm not smart enough. I know I'm not smart enough.
Yeah.
Consider the consultants for that.
Mhm.
How do we do that?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Okay,
And that's probably put out an RFP for it,
okay,
request for proposal.
okay.
And then she'll present you with whatever we get back.
Thank you.
We're close to 2.4, which would be a can of phone.
This is 2.3.
Yeah, you skipped 2.3.
We're skipping it?
Is
Well, which
it the major
agenda?
stormwater management permits, new applications and modifications received?
The agenda I have says that 2.3. Oh, you're right. Oh, okay.
A discussion regarding selection of peer review consultant.
So I would recommend, because I have to recuse myself for part of 2.3 and then 2.5. So I would say we get 2.4, and then you guys do 2.3 and 2.5 together.
Okay,
Okay,
Unless I
Yeah.
can come in and out multiple, as many times as the board pleases, but,
well, no, that sounds okay.
Okay. so then, when Hartley's done, we'll jump to 2.4.
so
Then we can do,
2.4,
There's Campbell Farm.
yeah,
you see, 2.1 folder?
2.1.
Do you have 2 point? No, you. Oh, we don't have 2 point.
You, oh,
2.1.
Bailey is 2.2. Okay, so this is 2.1. Okay.
Okay,
And then all the Bailey ones are done?
Yes.
Yes.
so 2.4, we'll jump to 2.4, and then we'll do a little bit of bouncing around. Is the request for certificate of completion for Campbell Farm OSPD. My understanding is that, let's see, the permit holder is very close, but not just there yet. They have provided everything except a proof of recording the O&M plan and the erosion control plan. Beth has notified Mr. Roberts, who's representing Townsend Hill Realty Trust. They have submitted new materials that we can acknowledge, that is in the folder. But I believe, and per Beth's recommendation, we should hold the issuance of the certificate of completion until the required documents are received. So I've looked through the portal. I don't think I see proof that those items have been recorded. So I don't know if we technically need a vote. I think I guess we can vote to acknowledge receipt of new material and to hold for now until all documents are complete.
Right, I make a motion that, regarding the Campbell Farm project, that we accept the new material that's been submitted, and we withhold the request for certificate of completion until all the documents required have been received.
I second the motion.
Okay. All those are roll call
Robert
vote.
Therin, aye.
Hartley Plushaw, aye.
Brett King, yes.
Carol Hawes says yes.
Andrew Shepherd, yes. Okay, very good. So I will join you guys for the beginning of 2.3, but then I will leave for the latter half of 2.3. So 2.3, major stormwater management permits, new applications and modifications. So 2.3.
It's a new application?
We're gonna do the first, I think, the one I'm not part of is the new application, which is 53 West Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go through that. We have, let me make sure I get those notes.
Two, 2.3?
There are. So 2.3, this one is 53 West Meadow Road, and this one is 3 Wheeler Road. So we're gonna do this one after I leave. So for 53 West Meadow Road, it is a major stormwater management application. The cost estimate for the technical peer review has been received and forwarded to the applicant to fund an escrow account. The application submittal is in the folders and a print copy is here in the meeting room. The hearing is scheduled for February 23rd, at which time the board will need to continue until the technical peer review is complete. The biggest question of the night would be if any board members want to complete a site visit at 53 West Meadow Road. Given the snow and the cold, not that you won't be able to see anything particularly interesting, but you may not be able to see much.
It might be buried in the snow.
You could, you might be looking just from the road, or if you're daring
It's
enough.
not a good time to do that.
Yeah, so I take it, I'm not hearing any resounding interest in doing a site walk.
Not at this time, no.
No, we have to postpone it.
Okay, so, but I do recommend that we continue. We do have a public hearing scheduled for February 23rd, and we will continue with that as scheduled and move forward. So, other than that, I don't believe there's any action that needs to be taken by us at this time.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so I think this one is good, and now I will recuse myself for the next one, which is Three Wheeler Road. And somebody can come grab, you guys will do Three Wheeler Road, and then you'll do 2.5, which is the ZBA mandatory referral.
The Three River Road, okay,
Yeah, so Robert, you are now,
Okay.
thank you. I'll see you guys in a bit.
okay.
This is the other part of it. No, it was 2.3, right?
2.3.
2.3 is where he is keeping the barn that he was gonna tear down.
Okay, here's that.
And now he wants to modify because he's not gonna take out as much dirt as
Oh,
originally
okay.
planned. I think that's what I read.
Let's look at the
Yep.
plan.
I think I read that too. Oh.
Is there anybody representing this project? So what is,
So I think,
See the letter that came in from the engineer?
I'm not sure I read the letter, but I did read where originally he was gonna take down, I think, 2 structures and take out a lot of dirt, and now he's renovating at
The
least
structure?
the structure and not taking out as much dirt.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
this is what's here now.
okay. This is the existing?
Right.
Okay.
And this is- oh. Pretty steep contours here.
I'll read that while they look at this.
See it okay? Yeah, I mean, really, the contours are pretty much existent.
Yeah.
Steep ones.
Oh, okay, this is where I got, where they're rehabilitating the structures instead of taking them down. Okay.
All right,
So I did
let's look
read
what there's going on here. So he's taking this barn out. So we have pretty conventional grading coming this way. And it's going down to a proposed stormwater infiltration area. My concern is we have new retaining walls coming in here and a very steep slope here.
Actually, less than what's existing though.
You're right, it is.
Almost half as much.
See what the next sheet says.
What are we really concerned about here? Any possible erosion?
Well, we're talking about, so this is more of an issue about erosion
Yeah,
and storm drainage.
okay. And the concern is it might be so steep there that it would cause more.
Well, right now you can see the dotted lines of the existing contours.
Mhm.
And they're pretty steep as it is. So he's trying to looks like he's trying to get a driveway or a level area here. So he's putting retaining walls.
Carol, did this already go to peer review? It must have.
No,
right?
this is, I think that it's doing, I think that's what this letter is the scope of services, and it says what they're gonna do.
Well, didn't it already have to go to peer review? Because this is a revised plan.
Yeah, so this letter is dated today. So these are the engineering's proposal for Three Wheeler Road. So she must have already hired the peer review.
But he's already got a permit, right? To do, because,
Is currently under construction and the permit modification being submitted represents a change to the previously approved site configuration, which in simple terms included removal of two structures and regrading reclamation of the site. Reclamation. One of the structures is proposed to be retained and rehabilitated in the site grading and permanent stormwater best management practices, now referred to as stormwater control, is proposed to be altered. The retention of the existing structure generates additional impervious surface, which now needs to be accounted for in both the temporary and permanent erosion control measures and stormwater calculations. We are prepared to provide engineering review of documents submitted by Dillis and Roy on behalf of Gary Shepherd to the town of Townsend for a modification of permit number for stormwater management and provide our findings to the planning board. Did he give a date when they were gonna have their findings done? And then I just list all the services they're gonna perform.
I guess my question is, why would we make them go through this if they've already done it because they already have a permit? He's gonna lessen the impact of what he's doing.
Because he's
there.
modifying the permit. I guess that's the only reason I can see
But it's
why.
less impact than it was before, because he's taking less dirt out.
I guess it has to do with the retention of the existing structure generates additional impervious surfaces, which now needs to be accounted for both the temporary and permanent erosion control measures and stormwater calculations. So I guess must be the reason for those new calculations, because he's now keeping the structure that under the old permit was being demolished.
So is he gonna under the new permit, is he gonna take out more dirt or less?
It's gonna take out less
But
dirt,
less dirt,
but keep a structure.
but keep the structure, but,
Existing.
oh,
Keep it,
okay.
yeah, so it's an existing, he's gonna repair an existing structure. So, I mean, I don't know, it's,
I don't know. This is-
I think to make someone go through another peer review and pay for another peer review, to me is,
If he's taking out less dirt, that would, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a geologist, but if he takes out less more dirt.
Let's regroup on this.
Okay.
So we already had a peer review on the previous plan,
Mhm.
and that was accepted. It was the same consultant. Now the applicant has modified that plan, which I understand is a reduction in scope. And the proposed plan or modification has been performed by the same consultant.
Mhm.
So the basic change in the plan, Brett, are you familiar with it?
a little, I mean, I know the property and I know this.
Right. So from the earlier proposal, what was changed? I mean, just generally speaking, this was in the earlier proposal?
I think he was gonna demo, from what you read, he was gonna demo that and take out more dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now he's gonna rebuild that and take out less dirt from,
Right.
But I don't think but this here says the retention of the existing structure generates additional impervious surface, which now needs to be accounted for in both the temporary and
Wait a minute,
permanent.
I'm sorry, Carol.
Read it right there in the middle there about the structure and the, so those things have to be accounted for.
The retention of the existing structure generates additional impervious surfaces, which now need to be accounted for in both the temporary and permanent erosion control measures and stormwater calculations. We have prepared to provide engineering review of documents submitted by Dillis and Roy on behalf of, all right, okay. I think we need a representative from Dillis and Roy here.
This must be the peer review engineer. 'Cause-
Owen Tanner's a peer review,
Yeah.
they are a peer review
Is
engineer.
that what they are? Okay.
It says they're prepared to provide engineering review.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what they're gonna do.
One of the structures proposed to be retained and rehabilitated, and the site grading and permanent stormwater best management practices is proposed to be altered. The retention of the existing structure generates additional impervious surfaces, which now needs to be accounted for. So where are the new pervious surfaces?
So I think from what you're saying, in another plan, this was gonna be demoed.
Right,
Now it's gonna be reconstructed. So
Right.
that building's gonna stay or be reconstructed, the same, looks like the same footprint. Lori, is there an old plan here by any chance?
I'm sure there is, but I
But,
don't have
okay.
access to, the office.
Okay,
In that folder for that, because this is just the pullout. And it's not, this is Andrews. This is.
Oh, this is what you're looking for, this
The other, yeah, okay.
Okay. This goes underneath that. And this goes underneath that, that's all part of the same.
No, but it might have the, there you go. The stormwater manual for operation for that property,
all right.
January of 26. Oh, received, 26.
yes.
Oh, so this is
This
all
is
new.
all new.
Okay,
Earth excavation, special permit. Okay.
This is all received January 12th.
Probably would have been helpful. Get the previous, so you can see the comparison.
Yeah, that's what I was curious. You know, just, if someone's looking to do less impact, I guess why would we want to make them come through all kinds of hoops?
Well,
the only thing I was concerned about is where it says about the impervious thing and making sure that those controls are captured. If the controls are captured, then, but if they're not, then they need to be.
Sure.
well, I think we need a more formal presentation from the applicant with their consultant here, so that we can clearly understand the changes that are being made and him explaining why this is an improvement over the earlier application. If we feel confident in that, then I think we can waiver another peer review. But I would request, I think it'd be prudent for us to have the,
So we don't want the consultant, we want the engineer, correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
I mean, we have a basic understanding of this, but, the engineering who orchestrated the change from the previous
mhm,
proposal should be presenting to us why this should be supported.
okay, I agree with you,
All right.
yeah.
I make a motion that we delay any action on this, until we have the owner's engineer, come and present this to us.
Could we table, I don't know, could we table it to the next meeting? Could we just do that?
Yes, next
That
meeting.
way we try to,
Right,
Yeah.
expedite it. Yeah, I don't know reason to delay.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
fine.
I just don't feel confident enough myself,
Yeah.
to know what's changed.
I agree.
And I just want to make sure whatever they said about the erosion stuff
Right,
is
and I'd like to have
captured, is,
Beth's input here too.
yeah, is captured
I-
somewhere.
without having a comparison, I'm I don't,
We all are.
if I had a comparison, I could.
And I don't want to put anyone on the spot. So let's have his engineer come and present it to us.
I'll second your motion.
So we-
Yes.
we need a-
Do we
I
need
think
a
we need-
motion?
Yeah, I think we need Lori back though, because she's taking the
Okay.
minutes, right?
Yeah, okay, so I'll second your motion.
Okay.
And, now we get a vote,
Well, we're gonna wait for Lori, right?
When is
Oh.
our next meeting?
the 23rd.
23rd, 2 weeks from today.
All right, for 2 weeks.
I'll see if I can track her down.
I think.
All right,
That sounds fair. Oh, what was the other one he wanted to recuse himself from? 2.5.
Trying to see if Andrew knew. It's, he was looking in the portal and there was nothing in the portal to add to this,
Right. So we're just making a motion now
okay?
to, postpone this to the next meeting, to provide the applicant an opportunity to have his engineer present this to us.
Okay, or the comparison so that you understand
Exactly.
when,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it was seconded by Carol.
yes.
Okay,
All in favor?
that'll be on the recording.
Do we have to do this individually or?
Yes, we
Yes.
do a roll call vote.
Okay, Hartley Fleshaw, aye.
Brett King, yes.
Carol Houselich, yes?
Robert Herring, yes.
Now that you've done that, you ready for Andrew?
Oh, do we have to do 2.5? Is
Yeah.
he still recused for
Yes.
three?
Right.
So, because that was.
Is that related? No.
No, it's different, I think.
2.5 is a different Wheeler Road.
Holding all that.
So 2.5 is Three Wheeler Road, yes.
Oh, is this that motel thing?
No, I don't think, no, the motel thing, I don't,
CBA mandatory referral, earth excavation permit.
oh, well, maybe that's what this is.
Okay, this is for you to get a referral, to do a referral.
Oh.
For the zoning board.
For the
Zoning
zone.
board requests a referral from the planning board,
Okay,
okay?
Oh,
then
so
I guess
they're
you discuss
requesting
it.
us to make a referral to them, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
If you have any thoughts for zoning on,
Three-wheeler,
yeah, removal volume from 109,000 cubic yards to, reduction to 53 cubic yards.
53,000,
Yeah,
50, yeah.
from 109,000
oh, okay,
reduced to 53,000 cubic yards. You
okay.
can handle that.
All right, thank you.
okay.
I think it'd be hot.
So this is,
No, this is nice.
item,
Oh,
Article
To me,
2.5,
anyway.
ZBA mandatory referral for Three Wheeler Road, earth excavation permit. Discussion should be whether the board is going to make a comment on the ZBA and what his comment is. It's restricted to ZBA special permit application only, available to the labeled subfolder. If board members do not review the application, they should not comment or opine. Cautionary note, be mindful of discussion and there are no public comments to be taken on hearing regarding. So that's unusual.
Well, it's from the zoning board, and I guess if there's anything that affects planning in some way, regarding that property, you may want to make a comment if you've read everything and think you're knowledgeable enough to do that.
Right.
If not, if you remember, many times our comment used to be, we trust the zoning board to do the right thing.
Right.
So let them do their job, in other words, is what we used to say.
So what this board should do is review what's being submitted and probably offer a favorable review or negative review or whatever our comments are to the planning board. Is that correct?
Right, do we support it or do we not support it, right? Is that what you're?
Either supporting it or anything else that we think that they should consider. So we're just referring to them, giving our input on what we think about what's being presented.
But since we've deferred it till the next meeting,
Yeah, what, when is their, it doesn't,
14 days.
decision must be written within 14 days of vote. Well, I don't know when zoning, so when is zoning meeting? So this is the thing. Date and time of hearing, February 18th. So you're not meeting until the 23rd.
23rd.
So,
Well, let's take a look and see what's going on.
Is that the same copy?
mhm.
So it's one lot with 74 acres, 490 feet of frontage, and it's an RB zoning district. It's not in the historic district. It's not within the Squanicook River. Is the parcel Aquifer Protection Overlay District? Yes, it is. Are there any brook stream swimmers? Yes. Will that result in additional living space? No. They're going to, it's a request for earth removal.
The same one,
Same project.
yeah.
Well, so we already addressed this, right?
Well, to me, this is like a technicality. He's already permitted to do the work and take out 100,000 yards.
Mhm.
And now he wants to take out half of what he originally wanted.
Mhm.
Mhm.
To me, it lessens the impact.
I agree. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know why, if we're looking to say we're in favor of it, I don't know why as a board we wouldn't be in favor of
Well,
it, right?
We're certainly not opposed to it. I think,
No, but I think there's questions that aren't answered.
say
I
what?
think there's some questions that we have that aren't.
Well, I
answered.
think, again, we're right back where we were with the other discussion. So this is just a referral to the zoning board
Board.
right now.
Right, this is two
So-
totally different, the same property, but two different
boards.
They're taking care of your part, which you have a question of, and you're gonna meet on the 23rd. They're meeting on the 18th, which is why, and you can do whatever you want, but it's why we used to say, we have confidence in the zoning to do the right thing.
Right.
And we could put that comment on that sheet.
Yeah, that or we're, you know,
Yeah.
Well, should we advise them that we're
in support of it.
postpone that we're in favor, generally in favor of what's being proposed?
If you vote to
However,
do-
we're waiting for the applicant's consultant, applicant's engineer to clarify the changes in scope.
I think that's tying the two together though, and they're two separate issues, two separate,
one
it's the
is
same
not
property.
No,
it's the same property, but,
Yeah, well, yeah, one has to do with the
Two different-
stormwater.
right.
we're just advising them.
Ours is the stormwater, so, and I'm not sure what aspect theirs is, okay, except that there was a special permit. So, for whatever reason, this went to zoning.
Why?
Well, if something gets, it went to zoning before and was approved before, I think the same thing as far as the modification is being done.
Hmm.
Oh,
That doesn't mean zoning's going to deny him at all, because, or the applicant,
No, but they just want feedback from other boards
yeah,
before they make their final decision. That's typical, right?
yeah.
Right. So I propose we make a motion in support of the project, okay? And,
That would be it, because the stormwater's on us.
Stormwater's on us.
I think
Right.
that
The
would be
other
it.
part of it is on,
Is
is
on
on
the
the zoning.
yeah, we have no objection to the project.
So you can.
To the modification.
Okay.
We have no
just say-
objection to the
we
modification.
could just say no comments and leave it
Or you
at
can say
that.
no
No,
comment.
we're in favor of the project and no objection to the changes proposed.
Perfect.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to second that?
I'll second that.
Thank you.
So Robert made the motion and Carol Francis seconded the
Seconded.
motion to,
Support.
We support the project and no objections to the changes proposed.
okay, I think that's clear enough for Beth to do. Roll call vote.
Carol Hofstas, yes.
Brett King, yes.
Hartley Plushaw, yes.
Robert Duran, yes. Thank you.
Okay, so that
Thank you.
concludes that, and you can have your chairman back.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Puts us at 2.6.
Okay, is that the EPA changes, the state changes?
That is the stormwater update.
Okay. Is that the one that said the state's already basically approved the changes?
Yeah, so Beth wrote, the amendments have been reviewed and approved by both the EPA representative and town council. She says we can move forward with a public hearing at an upcoming planning board meeting. She has to publish the legal ad a week, I thought it was 2 weeks, but she says a week prior to the hearing.
Okay.
My recommendation is wait until the April meeting or February 23rd, which would be our next meeting. Either is fine, she says, just let me.
You wanted to go through April, since we're, I don't know, what do we have besides having the 23rd? We have, Roy and Gillis and Roy come
Right.
in,
That won't be long.
that shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
They could do public hearing,
Say what?
we could do the public hearing, I guess, on the
Why
23rd.
not? Expedited.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, if she has enough time to do it, why don't we,
okay.
yeah.
Put it on the
Yeah,
agenda
then-
for next week.
Okay, I will let her know and we'll, move to have the public hearing for, our next meeting.
Yeah, take a motion.
I'd like to entertain a motion to have a public hearing for the stormwater regulation updates at our next meeting, February 23rd.
So moved.
Any seconds?
Second.
Second. I'd like to do a roll call vote.
Robert Theron, yes.
Hartley Fleishman, yes.
Brett King, yes.
Carol Houses, yes.
Andrew Shepherd, yes. Okay. Let me make sure. So. Those. So now, next up, we have review draft planning board annual report.
Okay.
Does anybody have any thoughts or comments on the annual report?
I read it and did I have a comment that I said to Beth? I read it and acknowledged to Beth that I think I just told her I didn't have any comments.
Okay.
And I like the picture of the fire station,
Yeah.
really pretty. The fire station was very nice.
Yeah, it is a nice one. Hartley or Brett, any comments?
No.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So I think I don't know if we need to vote to accept it. I think that she said that Kieran had some comments that he wanted to make on it,
Oh, okay.
but I think if none of us have comment, I don't think we need to vote to accept or deny or anything like that. So,
Okay. Do we?
okay, you want to vote to accept it? Yeah, okay.
I would
Okay.
vote to accept your annual report if you don't have any objections
Okay.
to Beth. I actually gave her some comments and this is the report.
Okay, so this is the most current one then, I guess?
The one you have is
Yeah.
the most current. I don't know about Karen's comments.
Okay.
Were they, or if they were already
I
incorporated.
guess that's what I don't know. So, I mean, we could approve it. If we have to approve it again, then we can approve it again.
Yeah, tell her you accept it, and if something else changes, to just let you know.
Okay. Motion to accept the planning board annual report as presented.
So moved.
So we're
Second.
Our roll call vote.
Robert Theron, yes.
Hartley Fleishman, yes.
Brett King, yes.
Carol Houses, yes.
Andrew Shepherd, yes. Okay. Excellent. So 2.8 is the DLTA, it says DLTA 19 calls for proposals, project discussion and recommendation. Let's see. So there is an email in the subfolder of what the select board felt would be a good fit for this year. The staff will prepare the call for proposals for select board to sign. So the short of it is, I think it was on this.
Yeah, there's like 3 items.
Yeah.
I can't remember them.
So I think this is an email from Kieran. Kieran was asking Beth and I some comments in the beginning. So it says, "Hi, Andrew and Beth, thanks for your work and time on this. The select board voted to prioritize the Route 13, 119 TIPS project, then the inclusionary housing, and lastly, an HMP plan updating for work via the DLTA." I think that summarizes it. Lori, I mean, do you have
Yeah.
any?
I think it was a toss-up for one of us on the number 3 being before, but 2 of us agreed on the 1 and 2 options. The Route 13 and 119 is still a dangerous intersection.
Sure.
It had worked on, but a couple of decades ago, probably now. So we all kind of agreed on that for number 1. And then, the economic growth after, and then the third. The third one, it was mentioned that there was possible grant money that could be used for that one. So that's the backup of, or the background of what.
Do you know, Lori? I know this is something that Beth and I were talking about. It seems like the deadline is the 20th of February
Yeah,
for the DLTA. Is Kieran working on the applications and such, or?
he's working on a lot of things.
Well, that's kind of what our conversations were with him. So he didn't-
Yeah, he's gonna try to get that in,
Yeah,
because we
okay.
did vote that at the last meeting.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Okay, you good with that?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that.
I didn't have any issues.
Okay.
Okay,
I
All
don't
right.
know what 2.9
so
is.
2.9 is, FFY 2027 UPWP project solicitation, project discussion, and recommendations. So the text that Beth wrote is that we didn't get anything firm put together this year, given the high number of recent transportation studies received by the town under this program. We may not be selected. Based on her recent conversations with MRPC staff. There may be other technical assistance opportunities to address the implementation of these deliverables. You know, if we have any comments or thoughts on that.
Yeah, because you've talked to the transportation people right after the 119
Yep.
study.
Yeah, waiting, you know, I think it's bold to put a lot of faith in the state, but, you know, we're waiting on them to,
10 years.
yeah, to
Yeah,
finish
well-
their study of that. Yeah, sure.
Harvey was at the last, MRPC meeting.
Yes.
I listened in on that. They're going through some changes with
Okay.
Glenn leaving by 2027.
Okay,
And they don't have as much funding as they used to have, but it's not as bad as they thought it was gonna be to begin with. But what has happened is many of the communities are now jumping on. You know, so there's more people looking for the grant money, where a decade ago, we might get 3 or 4 things in 1 year.
sure.
And, we were lucky for the past few years that we've gotten at least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
They're gonna divvy it up to however many communities they have that make the application.
I see.
So it's not gonna be as much.
Yeah.
But there will be something.
Okay. All right. So I think we're good on that then. Okay, so this brings us to correspondence. 3.1, calls for proposals.
Yeah, it's the only other thing that's on the
Okay. Partly, do you have, the following item, the threes in your folder?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Are they highlighted? If you want, I'd say-
Nothing's been highlighted, but I can read them verbatim if you'd like.
I would opt against the verbatim and go for the more general,
Okay,
summary approach.
all right, well.
It looks like
I have no objection to that.
Perfect.
This is from our own zoning board of appeals, legal notice in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 40A and the Townsend zoning bylaw. The Townsend Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, February 18th, 2026 at 6:35 PM in Royal Hall, 272 Main Street, Townsend, Massachusetts, on the application of Gary Shepherd for a special permit under sections 145-40, 145-46, and 145-65 of the Townsend zoning bylaw. I'll just read one more paragraph. The applicant seeks a special permit for the excavation and removal of approximately 53,000 cubic yards of earth material from the property located at 3 Wheeler Road, Townsend, Massachusetts, Assessors Map 4, Block 9, Lot 0, which is zoned in residential BRB2 and lies within the Aquifer Protection Overlay District. The proposal includes a modification to an existing earth excavation special permit to allow the reconstruction of a building in an area previously designated as a restoration area. Is that enough?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Oh, this one is submitted by Mr. Therian here, so I'll do my best. Robert Therian imitation. Zoning Planning Board legal notice in accordance with MGL Chapter 40A and the Townsend General Bylaws Chapter 85, NDPES Phase 2, Stormwater Management, and Chapter 175, Article 5, Stormwater Regulations. The Planning Board will hold a public hearing on Monday, February 23rd, 2026 at 7:15 PM in the Select Board Chambers, Memorial Hall, 272 Main Street. The purpose of the hearing is to consider an application submitted by Gary Shepherd for modification of existing stormwater management permit SM 2022-02 The proposed modification seeks approval to reconstruct a building in an area previously that is designated as a restoration area under a concurrently granted earth excavation special permit. The project involves disturbance of approximately 264,000 square feet of land, including areas with slopes greater than 15%, located at 3 Wheeler Road, Assessors Map 4, Block 9, Lot 0, in the RB2 zoning district and Aquifer Protection Overlay District. Legal advertisement. The Town of Shirley's Planning Board will conduct a public hearing at 6 p.m. Wednesday, March 4th, 2026, at the Town Office Building, 7 Keedy Way, Shirley, Massachusetts. Application submitted by Jeffrey Dusty, or Dusty, D-U-S-T-I, 206R Great Road, Shirley, Massachusetts. Joint public hearing for a site plan review per Section 7 of the Protective Zoning Bylaws and Special Permit Section 3.6.1 C3 of the Protective Zoning Bylaws for the construction of a single-family house. Parcel is located on Parker Road, parcel ID 72A 1.3 in the North Shirley Village Business District. Copy of this application can be obtained from the town clerk. Town of Lunenburg, Office of the Planning Board, public hearing, February 23rd, 2026, 6:05 p.m., 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. 475 Leominster Shirley Road, modifications to site plan approval. The Lunenburg Planning Board will hold a public hearing on February 23rd, 2026 at 6:05 p.m. Town Hall, 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, to Mass, to hear and review applications for modification to site plan approval pursuant to chapter, I think that's what it is, 250-84 and chapter 250-4.13B, C2 of the Town of Lunenburg by Brandon Smith on behalf of applicant for install all solar on rooftop, convert 9 trailer parking spots into battery and equipment area. Location 475 Leominster Shirley Road, Assessors Map 142 and 143, parcel number 006 and 0006 and 0007. Owner BP Lunenburg Central Fee Owner LLC, Broadway 111, Oakland, California 94607. Town of Mason Planning Board, notice of public hearing. Notice is given in accordance with RSA 675:7. Just reading what I see here, that the Town of Mason Planning Board will hold a public hearing on Wednesday, February 25th, 2026 at 7 p.m. in the Mason Elementary School located at 13 Darling Hill, Mason, New Hampshire, to consider the following: MAS PB 2026-01, an application by 1524 Brookline Road LLC, owner proposing an excavation site plan on tax map H, lot 31, located on Brookline Road. The proposed excavation is expected to span 10 years, where the applicant will excavate and screen 5 acres at a time, with a trucking route proposed south along New Hampshire Route 13 through Brookline, New Hampshire zoning district, GRAF. If the board deems an application is complete, a public hearing may immediately follow. The public hearing will be continued to a date certain until an application is approved or disapproved. This serves as notice for any continuation of the public hearing to a date certain. The planning board meets on the last Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. Notice of public hearing, Town of Pepperell Planning Board. In accordance with the provisions of NGL Chapter 40A, forgive me, those squiggly line things, does that mean chapter?
Section.
What?
Section. The one that looks like an S?
Yes,
I think it just means section.
section. Okay, my apologies.
That's okay.
Okay, in accordance with the provisions of MGL Chapter 48, Section 9 and 11, and Section 9400, 9412, and 9422 of the Town of Pepperell zoning bylaw, as well as 178-15 of the Town of Pepperell stormwater bylaw, the Pepperell Planning Board will hold a public hearing on February 2nd, 2026 at 6:30 p.m. with regard to OpenGov record numbers PMAJ-25-1 and LDP-25-2 regarding applications submitted by the Pepperell Water Department requesting a major site plan review and a land disturbance permit to construct a PFAS treatment facility in conjunction with the existing Jersey Street Water Treatment Plant, WTP. The subject property is in the suburban residential district and located at 13 of 13B Jersey Street, Pepperell, Mass, as shown on tax map 31 as parcel 14-A in the ownership of the Pepperell Water Department, and further described by a deed recorded at the Middlesex South Registry of Deeds in Book 11825, page 001.
So Hartley, I don't mind if you skip the legalese.
Okay.
Don't even have, I'm okay. We don't need to reference the chapter, section, or verse and find numbers. We'll just hit it, the general concept.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Public hearing, February 9th, 2026, 6:05 p.m., 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. 1 Main Street Planning Board site plan approval. The Lunenburg Planning Board will hold a public hearing on February 9th, 2026 at 6:05 p.m. Town Hall, 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. to hear and review an application for site plan approval pursuant to section 250-8.4 of the code of the town of Lunenburg. John Nadro, Lunenburg Village Realty Inc. for the remodeling of the building at 947 Mass Avenue to accommodate the installation of a Dunkin' Donuts, which will utilize the existing drive-through window at this location, 947 Mass Avenue, Part 1 of Main Street property, Assessors Map 71, parcel numbers S95, owner, Lunenburg Village Realty Inc., 1 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. 01462. Decision of the Zoning Board of Appeals variance application, Town of Shirley variance application skip that. A public hearing was held on Monday, January 5th, 2026 at 7 p.m., at which a decision was reached. The applicant, James Murdoch, came seeking a variance per section 3.4.2C2 of the Town of Shirley's protective zoning bylaws. And to continue on that, the Town of Shirley's Zoning Board of Appeals will conduct a public hearing at 7 p.m. Okay, oh, that's already been done. Okay, so I guess I don't need to read the rest of it. In here. Okay. It's just a recapitulation of that. Town of Lunenburg public hearing. The Lunenburg Planning Board will hold a public hearing on February 9th. That's tonight, 6:05 p.m. Town Hall, 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. To hear and review an application for special permit pursuant to section 250-6.4C7 common driveways of the code of the Town of Lunenburg by Justin Leclerc for construction of a common driveway to serve a residential development consisting of 4 single-family homes. Location 0 Reservoir Road, Assessors Map 137, parcel numbers 38. Owner Mary C. Coburn, 998 Reservoir Road, Lunenburg, Mass. 01562. I think I just have one more. Find it. Town of Lunenburg, public hearing, Office of the Planning Board. Public hearing, Monday, 2026, February 9th, 6:05 p.m., 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Massachusetts. The Lunenburg Planning Board will hold a joint public hearing with the tree warden in accordance with the provisions of Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 8, Sections 3 and 4 on 2026-02-09. That's tonight at 6:05 p.m., Town Hall, 17 Main Street, Lunenburg, Mass. To hear and review an application for scenic road alteration pursuant to MGL Chapter 40, Section 15C by Ryan Proctor on behalf of Tanner S. Cole for removal/relocation of approximately 40 linear feet of existing stone wall along the property frontage and removal of 2 white pine trees, 30-inch diameter each. Location 1083 Northfield Road, Assessors Map 55, parcel numbers 2, owner Tanner Cole, 856 Massachusetts Avenue, Lunenburg, Massachusetts 01462. And that is the completion of the correspondence.
Harley, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Excellent. So that was 3.2, and then we'll do a brief overview. 3.1 is the DLTA program year 19, which we talked about a little bit earlier. I was wrong when I referenced the due date. The round 1 due date is February 13th, so that's coming up very quick. But then there is a round 2 due date of March 20th. So, you know, we've already talked about that to a certain extent, so I don't think it's in the portal if you'd like more information on it. 3.3 is the Economic Development Project DLTA final report. So I believe that is this. It is in the portal. It's what we talked about at the end of last year. When I went through it, I didn't see, I made some comments and I saw my comments at the end, but I didn't see comments updated. So I'm not sure if it's the final one, or I guess that's a question I'll have to ask Beth, but it seems like
I saw something, I think in one of the files, there's an email or something that he still has to update.
sure.
He forgot or he missed it or something, so he still has to do some updates.
Gotcha. Okay, and then there is 3.4, which is February 25th, 2026, a special town meeting and warrant timeline notice. So there is an email in our portal, and it says that a special town meeting will be held on Wednesday, February 25th, 2026, beginning at 7 p.m. at the North Middlesex Regional High School auditorium. The warrant is for the special town meeting. The warrant for the special town meeting will open January 21st at 9 a.m. and close February 2nd at 4 p.m. So that has already passed.
So what time is that town meeting?
That special town meeting is at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, the 25th.
High school.
Is that the high school?
Okay. So section 4 is training. As always, there is the Citizens Planner Training Collaborative. They have online sessions if you're interested. And our next meetings are February 23rd. So 2 weeks from now, and then with March 9th, March 23rd, and April 6th, and April 20th.
Time flies.
Time's flying. So I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion.
All right. All
What does that say, 7:50?
7:49, 7:50. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I went rebellious. I said, I didn't do it as we were supposed to. So, okay.